son. So he has another brother, Dawood. And India kind of works with Dawood and they give him money. And it's just kind of like the little things they do with the Baluchis, like the Baluch Liberation Army, BLA, and TTP. And it's like the things they do to poke Pakistan. You know, that crap. So, so they have that going on, which I knew about. So then I hear, hey, they gave $10 million to Mullah Yaqub. So they went up a step. And then, so it's like, well, what's this $10 million for? What are they doing with it? The $10 million went to fund Gecko Base. You remember Gecko Base? I mean, I never worked in Gecko Base.
Several times.
Yes. So you know Gecko Base. I know some of your audience does. So Gecko Base now is the location where Haibatullah, so the supreme leader of the Taliban, that is where his personal security is. So then it's like, okay, the Indian government, or, probably their intel service, is funding Haibatullah's personal security. Now, isn't that weird?
Yeah.
So of course, I'm like, this makes no sense. And it's not even tons of money compared to what we're putting in. So I have all these questions, okay? So it's like, what is India getting? And also, really, what's the Taliban getting? Because they don't give a damn about $10 million. So this is going to sound like the craziest thing ever, okay? But what the Indians and the Taliban are doing, I kid you not, is India is using Taliban's network to assassinate Kashmiri militants in Pakistan.
Are you serious?
I swear to God. Yeah, I know this leaves so many questions. But yeah, so they've been doing all these hits. So they've been killing all these Kashmiri militants. They've been killing a bunch of Sikh militants. I don't know anything about the Sikh part. So if anyone's interested in that part, I've only looked at the Kashmiri piece. So yeah, so they're using, they say the Taliban networks, and then they're doing these assassinations. They're happening all over Pakistan, like in Lahore and Karachi and etc. So then I was like, well, still, this is really risky for the Taliban. If people find out, like it seems like it could rock the boat. Like they're using their networks. Plus, are the Taliban networks that good to take out senior Kashmiri people? Maybe they're not. So the interesting part is, now my theory is India gains what they're gaining, right? These are terrorists some of these guys, they wanted for 30 years, okay? I went through a list of 18 of them. So the interesting part is I don't know if they're all dead. Some of them, Pakistan could have heard India's coming to kill them and they might have them in a safe house. So there's 18 targeted, okay? And I went through all 18 to make sure I knew who they were, right? Because I've worked Kashmir forever, and to see what group they were. And so I went through all of them, and they were the groups you can imagine: Lashkar-e-Taiba, Jaish-e-Mohammed, Hezbollah Mujahideen. The last one was Al-Badr Mujahideen. Not one of the 18 were from Harakat ul-Mujahideen. This matters because Haibatullah, when he was young, he got his religious teaching from a guy named Fazl al-Rahman Khalil. He founded whom? They're still close friends, and some of the money that goes to Haibatullah from us, he gives to whom in their madrasas. So I have a theory. So the assassinations are happening, Taliban supporting